Hi guys, Cam from Power & Precision, and today I am bringing you my football boot collection. I've got a mixture of boots. I've got some special editions, some limited edition, and then of course your standard releases. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. My first boot I'm going to be talking about is the Superfly 4. Now this is in the launch colourway, and I wore this boot a lot of the time when it first came out, and I love the colourway and the look of the boot. So next up we have the Nike Mercurial Vapor 4. Now as you can see I have them in three colourways. I've got the red, the green and the orange version. So this is definitely one of my favourite little collection of boots, and I'm really glad to have them. Jumping ahead into October 2015, this was by far my favourite boot of the year, and it is the Adidas Ace 15 Plus Prime Knit Edition. The best, most comfortable boot I've worn, which is why these boots rank highly in my collection. So next up I've got three Nike Mercurial models. I've got the Vapor 8 here and here, and then I've got the Vapor 9 in the Fast Forward 2002 Ronaldo 9 colourway. They're really comfortable in game, and I really enjoyed them when I used to wear them. So keeping it Cristiano Ronaldo based, my next pair are the CR7 324K gold boots. One of my favourite looking boots from Nike, just because of the glimmer effect on the ticks and the heel liner, and also just because it's Ronaldo's boot, and Ronaldo is one of my favourite players. So moving away from the big brands and the brands that are trying to break through, we have got the Concave Volt Plus. It's extremely stiff to break in, but the sole plate is quite responsive and the material is quite thin, nice for striking the ball. And if you're not looking to get the expensive boots from Nike and Adidas, Concaves are definitely a good option. Back to Nike, back to the Superflies. I've actually got the Superfly 2 in the lime green, grey and white colourway. So I've kept them in good condition. Again, they're a nice addition to my collection, but unfortunately I haven't got to wear them as much as I'd like to. Now we progress into possibly one of the most boldest and brightest boots in my collection, the Puma Evo Power 1.2, and it's in the Pop Edition colourway, which was, I believe, was a limited release. And I got sent these from footballboots.co.uk. This is the first testing review I did for their channel. The design is mad and one of my favourites out there, and that's why I keep them clean and in my collection. Keeping it with footballboots.co.uk, the second pair I actually received from all these Nike Hypervenom Phantom 2. This is by far my favourite colourway that the Hypervenom has ever been given. I'd really recommend these, but I'm looking forward to testing the new model that introduced upper. So my next pair of boots are the Adidas F30s, and I believe these were released in around 2009-2010, and these are my most used boots. Keeping it classic, keeping it with something that's comfortable, these are my go-to boots. And from old to new, we have now got the Adidas X 16 Plus Pure Chaos model. These boots are a new level. I mean, the comfort for me is sublime. These boots definitely one of my current favourites. Keeping it real with the Adidas X 16 Plus range, I've actually got the Pure Chaos again, but this time in the Paris Pack colourway. I haven't obviously worn them, and I'm not going to be, because they're limited edition. They look amazing, and hands down, can't complain about them. Next up, we've got the New Balance Furon 2.0. What we've seen, what we've heard in reviews, they seem to sound like a really good boot, and I'll probably make a test video or a review soon on the channel. And before I come on to my favourite boot in the collection, we've got the Nike Mercurial Superfly 5, and I think this colourway is definitely one of the best. I mean, I've unfortunately sent back my pink Vapor 10s back, but this is the exact reverse colourway, and it would have been cool to have a side-on-side shot, but never mind. These are still one of my favourite boots to date. So my final pair in my collection, and my personal favourites, you've probably guessed it, it is the Nike Watt the Mercurial Superfly 4s. Timeless classics are on this boot, and my favourite boot with my favourite concept and designs on it, I can't complain. So this is why the Superfly 4 is my favourite boot in my collection. So guys, there you have it, that is my boot collection. Leave me a comment with what your favourite pair of boots are, I'd love to know, and yeah, that's everything from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! For those of you interested, this is what my floor looks like at the moment. So yeah, wish me luck clearing up.